Okay, so we got our anchor. I've been testing it. I literally cycled the mode a couple times, and it says it gets hot. It gets hot. It's going away pretty quickly, but I just cycled the modes a couple times, maybe for like a minute total, and you could literally warm your hands with it. So here she is, 1300 lumens. I don't know about that. It's insanely bright, but my mag light feels just as bright, and it's not even 800. So, and it's got one LED. This has three, so this is kind of a disappointment considering it has three and it says 1300. But it was a good price, like 39 bucks with tax. So here we go. It's just high, medium, low. It's got strobe and SOS. It's nice to have those, but not really gonna need it. But I just want something high, medium, low, simple, right? High. Oh, that's SOS. So you gotta like reset it. So you got SOS. Basically, you don't push it down the way. Whatever you push it down the way, it locks the light and whatever it's at. So even if I turn it off and turn it back on, it's still giving me an SOS mode, which that's nice. It has some memory to it. So basically, you just half click it, which I did too far. The button's kind of finicky, but so that's. So you got high. It's supposed to be 1300 lumens. I beg to differ, but medium. I mean that's where most people are gonna use their light, like just walking around at night or whatever, save some battery. And low, that's for like a tent, but I'm not gonna use it in my tent. It's too awkward and weird. I'll use my client work light. And then you got strobe, which it's insanely fast. What you're seeing is how fast it's going on my camera. My mag light has strobe on there, and it doesn't go this fast, but you think the camera would pick it up. But when I film my strobe on my mag light, it shows up super slow. So now it's on strobe. I can turn it back off, turn it back off, turn it back on. It stays at whatever you put it at. This will definitely blind somebody. But to have to click it 3 times, like, and then you got the SOS mode. So you can hold down like that, and whatever you click it on and off, it stays at. Even the button on the back feels very thin. Like you can push it and feel like the underneath part. Very thin rubber on the button. And then it gets super hot. It's already starting to get a little bit warm again. So, I mean, the SOS is great, or the strobe is great, but if you have to sit there and cycle 3 times to get to it, and somebody's coming at you, let's try it. Oh my god, that guy's weird. He's sketchy. Hold on. There we go. That'll take you a couple seconds. So, I wouldn't rely on this, but that will definitely blind you. I mean, it's blinding you guys, right? I'm surprised my camera picks it up. Look at my camera. Look what it's doing. It's doing this weird line through it. It doesn't know what to do. See that? It's totally blocking the light. It's trying to focus, but it can't. Then it's all look. It almost looks haunted, like there's a ghost going across my room. Okay, that's gonna give me a headache. So, just from doing that, it's already getting warm. So, basically, you cycle through, you don't press it down on the way, and then whatever you want to stay out, you click it. And then once you turn it on and back off again, you have strobe. So, if you're walking around at night, I suggest you put it in strobe mode before you leave the house. Or put it in low mode before you leave the house, etc. But for 30 bucks, it's decent. For if you look on Amazon, I'll put the link in there. Do not pay 60 bucks for it. There's plenty of other tactical lights you can get that are built better than this for that price. If you get the Woot app, if you look for it on Google Play, it's also an Amazon company. It's 30 bucks. But all those are deals, they sell it quick. So if you want to buy it for 30 bucks, make sure you go there. But 30 bucks, you can buy better lights too for this, from this price. Like, for instance, my Coast light is about 40 and it's not rechargeable. So if you compare it to that light, then yes, this is a good deal on Woot. But if you compare like other lights, like my mag light was about 40 bucks. I think it was 38, about the same price as this. That's also a good deal because this is a rechargeable. But in a sense, my mag light's better because it's basically, this says 1300 lumens, but I guarantee you at night this might be a little brighter than my mag light, but I don't think it's double. So I mean, it's better than some lights at the same price, but it's not good as others. If that makes any sense. And it's kind of sad because there's 3 LEDs on here, and that's my Coast has 1, my Maglite has 1. It's almost just as good as this. So I think their 1300 lumen theory might be a little bit off, but it's definitely more than you're going to need for stuff. So, and if you do have a faster charging brick, you'll be fine. So, I mean, I give it like a 5 out of 10. It's not horrible, but definitely ain't nothing insanely special.